what's going on out there, everybody? It's the Sammy Leggy here representing TeamJVS, here to give you guys another review straight from TIFF 2024, and I'm talking about The Wild Robot. I'm going to tell you this right now. The Wild Robot is one of the best, if not the best, animated film this year. 10 out of 10. If you wanted my brief thoughts on it, it is amazing. The visual immersion of it, like from the opening to the transition to the movements, it is just gorgeous. The voice acting, amazing. They are not phoning it in. They are fully immersing themselves into their respective characters. And I can effectively say I was crying throughout, happy and lovable and amazing tears throughout this film. So there's my brief thoughts on it. But let's go ahead and just kind of break this down. This film was directed and written by Christopher Sanders. I did not know that Christopher Sanders, not only, was he tied to a little film like Mulan, but he also was connected to writing with Aladdin, The Lion King, Beauty and the Beast, and Lilo and Stitch. And so I think I initially was like, oh yeah, the Crows. Like, I remember the Crows, but little did I know that this man, he was ready to cook, and cook he did, because the actual story in and of itself evokes so much emotion when it comes to the connection to the human element, even though this is about a robot in the wilderness in a more future context, right? But there's so much about without spoiling it too much, the connection of being a parent, the understanding of being overlooked, even at certain times, like discrimination and that feeling that you get when you really feel like you just don't belong, but then all of a sudden, like, you do. And what does that mean? How do you belong without conforming? Those different ideals are just so interwoven so well. Like, there's a scene that happens between Pedro Pascal and Lupita that, from an animated standpoint, I just was there. And it's just a small moment, but they build up so much to reach where we were. And the other thing about this film is, unlike any of the Disney films that we've seen, the animals in this are animals. Make no mistake. So if there's like, a bear and the bear is talking with the squirrel most likely will possibly die. And it's just, they accept it because it's a part of life. The robot is there to just kind of serve, right? And so that understanding that at any moment, like, a life could be snuffed out, like somebody could actually die at any given moment, makes the stakes and also the understanding of how important every moment counts be prevalent throughout the whole entire film. Now, this is a huge cast. I'm going to go through some of the names. Lupita Nyong'o, Pedro Pascal, Bill Nighy, Mark Hamill, Ving Rhames, Stephanie Hsu. Like, there are amazing talent here, right? And none of them phone it in. They are all immersed into their characters. Now, Lupita plays the lead character, that is the robot, but Pedro Pascal does a majority of a lot of the scenes staring with her, playing the fox. I really don't want to spoil too much. Kit Connor plays a role of Bright Bill, another interesting character that's connected. But there's a lot of great characters, and it's not as though like one specific character counts. It's a whole. It is a family effort, and it is some of the most intriguing character conversations that I just didn't anticipate being so connected to. Like, I mean, I said it, but there were so many different moments that I just teared up. And I think it's because I connected with the characters, I connected with the situation, the circumstance, especially being a parent myself, that I just was in awe of this film. This is a 10 out of 10. This will be nominated for an Oscar for Best Animated Film. I'm just curious to see if it will go further than that. But yes, go and check out The Wild Robot. You will not be disappointed. I promise you. I'll talk to you guys later. Keep it locked. JVS, we ain't gonna stop. Thank you guys for watching. We got a lot more content coming from TIFF 2024. Peace, people.